Hello, beautiful, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to be receiving a channel transmission about the energies for September and what's going to really support you to thrive and continue to make the impact that you are here to make in this world, fulfilling your role in the global grand reorganization that's really happening right now. So go ahead and if you can actually close your eyes and move into a meditative state with me. And if you're driving or operating kitchen equipment, you can just listen and enjoy. So this is a frequency transmission from my personal direct connection with God for those that are connecting with this message on my channel today. So we are just being washed over with peace at this time. This is the beautiful peace that is really at the core of your being. It's your very connection to isness, pure reality. My mentor Melanie calls this source field. So this beautiful energy of peace is so much a part of your nature, and what you're here to experience is something that you can tap into at any moment just by connecting with pure beingness. At any moment, you can let go of whatever dramas or hiccups are taking place in your storyline, and you can connect with this peace. It is a choice that is always available to you. And it reconnects you with just the fundamental well-being that you are here to live and to be able to offer to others. And those of you watching this channel, you are a leader. You're a leader. And so the leader is always setting the energetic tone for their environment with how they experience themselves. So however you experience yourself is going to influence the people around you. So as you connect with peace as your default setting, you are really coming back to just an overall state of well-being that's always there for you. And then you are dominating the energy field of those around you because you are occupying a high state of being, a state of well-being. You're connected with God and the real source of it all. So you're automatically going to dominate the energy field of what's occurring around you. Even if it doesn't seem like that, like someone could be yelling and screaming at you, but if you are occupying a real inner state of peace while that's happening, you're still the dominant energy, even though that person's being loud. So this beautiful energy of peace is just what is really most benefiting humanity right now. And it's a calm and it's an inner knowing that you are okay and that you are taken care of. And this really taps you also into the field of abundance, because abundance is well-being. It's being provided for. It's knowing that you're provided for, and the satisfaction and the peace that comes from that you want for nothing, that you actually whole and complete as you are. So this peace, it just brings this satisfied smile to your face, knowing that all is well, everything's okay. So there's those that are connecting with this video who are experiencing circumstances that make it seem quite difficult to feel at peace. If you have a acutely disharmonious relationship at this time, okay, then it's going to be hard for you to tap into peace. If you have bills to pay that you can't pay and you don't have the money coming in for it, it's going to be harder for you to feel at peace. So there's certain circumstances that make it harder to access this natural state of well-being that's really your birthright. And if that's the case, don't add insult to injury by making yourself wrong for not feeling peace or not being able to have access to peace. So for you, your work is just going to be to focus on what are the next steps for you to change your reality. Whatever the unpleasant circumstance is, there's always one next step that you will see before you to take you into a new reality. And these unpleasant circumstances are really just there for you to embody a new level of your character and step into this new thing. So, for example, a few years back, I was living in Ottawa. I was so unhappy. I was really feeling so depressed, and just everything wasn't working. I had just broken up with a boyfriend. I was like living in this apartment. I was feeling so lonely. It was the middle of winter. I wasn't doing well in my business. Like, so many things were not going well all at once. And I saw my next step. It was like my next step was to get out of Canada. I didn't actually want to live in Canada. And then I really got clear, like, this is not right for me to be living here. So then the next step was really obvious, that I needed to sell my stuff and get rid of my apartment and make a move somewhere else. And as I started to take the next steps, just clearing my stuff from my apartment, looking into who could take it over and where could I go, things started to unfold from there. So there's always one simple next step that you can take to transform things. And I was so, so, so much happier when I left Canada. So sometimes your present circumstance is really difficult for a reason, because it's not aligned. And there are things that you need to do to make alignment happen. And alignment, sometimes takes a bit of work. So there's countless examples that I've experienced where I've been experiencing really unaligned life circumstances, and that was for the specific reason of creating alignment. And then when you are experiencing alignment in your outer conditions, it's much easier to access that inner peace that is there for you. The others who are listening, who are more easily able to access peace, yep, for you, this is an opportunity for you to amplify this beautiful energy, to let yourself be filled with the fullness of God's plenty and God's abundance, and to breathe it in. Let yourself be expanded by it, enjoy it, feel it, be grateful for it, enjoy the feelings that arise as you experience gratitude, and just let it become more and more, and to build inside of you. into gratitude and into joy and celebration and love and an amplified sense of well-being. So peace is the starting place for more. It's sort of a neutral place. It's not quite neutral, but it's like a baseline. And then from there, you can go to higher and higher and higher octaves of joy and bliss and gratitude and celebration and pure aliveness. Peace is a beautiful place to arrive to from disharmony. So from a disharmonious place, you can reach for pure peace, which is just, I'm okay, here I am. Everything is what it is. Beingness, pure isness. I am. All is well. Even if things don't seem like they're doing okay right now, they are okay. I'm going to be okay. And then it's also a jumping off place into even more harmony and higher levels of wonderfulness. So this is this energy for September is peace. It's for you to practice peace, practice coming to this neutral baseline of well-being, okayness, and then have that be your jumping off place for more. So when you can get to peace, you can kind of experiment and see, can I reach for an even higher octave of this feeling? And if you can, great. And if you can't, peace is perfect. So don't force it, but you can experiment. You can try and see what happens as you reach for higher octaves. And then you might just kind of get too high, and you might kind of feel like you're taking yourself back down, in which case you just come right back to peace. Peace is your birthright, and it's always, always, always available for you, beautiful, dear child, dear one. So may you know this experientially this month, that peace is really there for you when you feel disharmony. And peace is, again, the baseline of your leadership, because when you operate from peace, you can really help people that are in a moment of fluctuation or feeling distraught or burdened. You can really, really help people from that place. Makes you solid as a leader and solid energetically to lead.
Right.
Beautiful. So let me know how this resonates in the comments below. And if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do. It's a pleasure to meet you. And I look forward to seeing you again soon here on my channel. I will link my readings here for you if you would like to connect. And until then, much love. Bye.